the gnomes will end up wanting to be part of the cult because it is the way for them to feel safer. If everyone knows they're part of it. Because then, their loyalty is not as much in question.
So I guess in this situation, it'd be like, yeah, sure, you can have your religious freedom, wink, wink, glaring at Gorval, but, I mean, if you don't want to, like, really advance in society and have the most awesome things open to you, then, sure.
It's not a law that you have to be in it. It's sort of an unofficial rule, right?
But
we don't pick people who aren't.
Yeah, if two people show up for the same position and one is a part of the cult and the other one isn't.
The other one's like, oh, my father has been part of the cult for his entire life, and I've been part of the cult for 17 years.
He has the little pin on his sleeve.
It's like, oh, of course, he is just a better candidate.
Yeah.
He. I mean, it's meritocracy, right? He went that extra step. Yeah. He's willing to do what it takes. And actually engage into this. So he's the one we get. And I think that's a system that would fit perfectly to us.
Religious bias, then, in that case.
Highly.
Yes.
a one-party... I don't... What's that system called?
Gareth's dictatorship.
Almost like, yeah, religious one-party bias. I guess we go with that.
Could even take that whole East Germany thing further and heavily encourage citizens spying on each other.
Well, we already have that. Yes.
Glory to Stotska.
That is like that. When I talked to Jonas about this earlier, when I imagine this state, it is like an East Bloc communist state with the Church of Agares, Elenarius the supreme leader, and then no one ever feeling safe.
It is basically North Korea. One of the most religious countries on Earth, where the leader is basically worshipped as a divine representation.
So is Elenari going to be like a part of like memes involving the Eternal Leader?
Elenari looking at things
in the Gnome King's land. Elenari standing in guard pose around places, for example. And she does that sometimes. Yeah,
and
but
eating things.
To the gnomes, when she stands on top of the dark tower looking out of her window, she will maybe indeed seem like a goddess, as she has the power to end their life or give them life by merely a word. And that is perfectly something that should be encouraged.
Sure.
The leadership should seem unassailable and completely above the understanding of the common people.
But at the same time, you, according to what you've done here, you want to be inviting, basically saying if you work hard,
yes.
If you show your prowess, you will... Goodness.
I'm sorry.
Anyone observant in this meritocracy, though, would be like, hey, the cult of Agares, they get the premier treatment.
Well, so I will join the cult of Agares, and I will show that I can be, the best at it. And then I will
out Agares every one of you.
And if I have complaints, I can always go to the Master of Commoners, or however he's called, and complain.
Master of the Lash.
Master of the Lash, yes.
It's not fair.
If they have any complaints about, the current system, about it not being a true meritocracy, Gorval can, take it out. I'll show you fair.
You could have it much worse. Let me show you.
Servants restrain the complaint.
And it's right. Racial equality.
I'll inflict equal pain on all of you. I was like, Gorval is really taken to the post.
There we go. Racial equality. Everyone gets pain equally. Exactly.
Everyone bleeds the same.
Then we need to make tests with some prisoners. Do different races feel pain equally?
I will give this the most of my attentions, matron.
This is terrible.
It is the perfect.
We are terrible.
No, we are wonderful. Elenari is perfect.
We are wonderfully terrible.
No, we are definitely terrible.
Oh, terribly wonderful, I guess.
Well, you're dreadlords, all of you, basically.
Yes, that's important to keep in mind. All of the bad things that are a part of the NPCs here next to us, we are them. We're just as bad.
Just if it's neutral. What was it we have agreed? Neutral evil?
No, awful evil.
Oh, lovely. Oh, you
Which-
changed it.
With the Elinari being the chaotic evil leader, because she doesn't give a damn.
All power flows from the glorious leader.
Yeah, and sort of all the way down in sort of a pyramid scheme almost.
All glory to the Pater Sherman.
Yeah. She's also chosen, instead of Her Majesty, she will be called Her Divinity.
Oh,
Seriously?
Yes.
By who?
Yeah,
By
I
the
think
people,
I
so-
really think that's too presumptuous for anyone who has like this little shitty barony to. Yeah.
I'm not gonna call her the Hurt Divinity.
Definitely,
you're a-
definitely not.
That is so stupid.
this is the
That-
most
that-
scandalous anyone in the party has been ever in this at this
That,
council
that
so
really
far.
is stupid.
Manaki, that's stupid.
No.
That's
Yes.
the whole point.
Better than Zin. Zin has no title, apparently.
Then
Sin has no
it is its own title.
The sin.
Elinari has waited to rule her entire life. Now the time has come.
Well,
Would you say that you're the
Tristan is
master
not
of
gonna
Zen?
call her divinity. That's just stupid.
I don't think you need to call her. I think it's more for the peasants.
No, most people will call her matron. But some people are below that.
Oh God.
You can also call her Dread Queen if you want to.
That's okay too.
These like lists of approved phrases.
Socially acceptable title.
We need approved haircut list.
Yes, exactly. Everyone must cut. There's two haircuts.
There's 5 haircuts: the Rillinit, the Tristlin, the Zin, the Rain, and the Elinari. Of course, the Elinari is reserved for daughters only.
Yeah, of course. But what about the Tarlin?
That's illegal.
The
Sorry.
Talin, he will have to cut his hair like a Rillinit now. Sure, he wouldn't mind being told.
He needs to grow his hair.
Let's continue.
All right. With that sorted out, I am content for now. Let's see here.
Why does the warden have a different outline?
Because he's
Because
special.
special.
No,
Let's see here.
Just
It means it's an enemy. It's going to attack us all at the end of the session.
Are there any more edicts you would wish to discuss or enforce?
I don't think so. No.
Okay, wonderful. Then we move on to the income phase.
In step 1 would be the mention of constructing this layer of building so that savings could be had further on down the line.
All right. Yeah, listening to the suggestion, Sandor is certainly in favor of this, and he will back Rillinid's suggestion. Miku seems to be in favor of it as well, basically reasoning that more money in the long run seems to be a good idea for the treasury.
Elinari agrees. Seems fine.
Anyone object?
You fucking people need to stop dying.
I know, right?
We're all dying though, aren't we?
Always. If you don't die, you're doing something wrong. Or all right, I guess.
You know, you have those alien friends that give you sunlight or whatever it was.
Well, yeah, I guess we just subtract that money and
That brings the treasury down to 14 BP.
Yep.
Is Miku just shaking those?
No, Miku
Miku,
agreed with it. You know, it's
yeah,
unfortunate in the
Miku-
short term, but in the long run, it will pay for itself.
Yeah. Miku looks grimly at the treasury.
Miku is sinking into depression.
In 3 months, we spent the entire fortune of a town and a half.
Yeah. All right. Step 2: make deposits. Do anyone want to make deposits to the treasury?
I don't think any of us have anything worth 4,000 GP.
Alright.
No.
Or I guess then that you don't want to sell any expensive items to the treasury. Okay.
Do we have any?
Oh, I have this artifact.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sell the sword.
No.
That's going to be great.
In that case, it would be straight to step 4, collect taxes, and apparently it is the job of of Miku to roll this economy check.
Yes. Do you want me to
me
roll
too.
this, or do anyone of you want to roll this?
Can I roll?
Yes, you
Oh,
roll.
God.
Sure.
You sure want to take that responsibility?
No, but I'm going to do it. I'm.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Why
That's the 2 BP.
Well, we have plus our economy score.
Well, he did.
Yeah,
Factor
that's,
in.
Oh,
That's factored in.
you only have 8.
Divided by 6, that's 2.
2 BP.
So it's some money.
oh yeah.
That brings us up to 16. I paid for half of my diplomatic adventure. Yes!
We
All
kinda
the
hope
taxes.
Good. All the taxes and more.
Hmm.
Half a year's worth of taxes. Oh well.
Yep, yep. All right, and
Oh.
well, other business then. Does anyone else have anything?
We should
But-
remember that we get the 2 BP from our resources.
Yes.
So, so I took the money from that too. Sweet, now we're back up to 18.
Yep. All the income from the quarry and
taxes are being paid on this
The problem is
extravagant.
that we have here our income per turn is calculated with consumption, and really it's 2 different.
Well, it's just raw build points per turn to show what it's going to be earning. It's not like actual income. We're going to take the time through each phase to figure that out. It was just a generic, symbolic visual representation of how fucked we were.
And so there we go.
Yeah. So yeah, on to miscellaneous business then. If anyone has anything.
No, I think we're good.
All right. Then with that, the first council meeting is adjourned. To be reconvened again in 3 months.
There should be lots of work for everyone to do.
Oh yeah, everyone is getting up, gathering papers, and looking grim and concerned and confused.
Not as much as Miku.
Miku is the most confused. He looks. Yes.
Thought the numbers were supposed to be high.
I don't understand this.
Why do we empty it all into a hole?
Why this diplomatic mission? It seems so. This golden chalice is really necessary.
Who are you saying your people are not worth it?
No, they just left.
A colleague of mine used that line at one time when someone on Christmas Eve in desperation asked him, because I was working at a GameStop at that point, asked him, "What should I buy to my kid?" And he answered, "Well, how much do you think it's worth?" Yeah, most of the council members file out.
Rain will
Ooh,
go to
where are they going?
Well, that's their business. I'm going to my quarters.
Going the same place that Trislin and Tarlin are going.
Kinky.
Tolin approaches Trislin at the end of the council meeting. He smiles towards her. I am looking forward to our sessions discussing Agaris and other things later, Trislin.
Yeah, sounds good.
I will warn you, though, I am a slow learner. He smiles.
That's okay.
He nods. Excellent. I am looking forward to a fruitful night, then.
Okay. He really likes to be close, doesn't he?
Oh, yes. Oh, you can pick up a scent. It's like
Sure.
faintly clean spring water and some like exotic spice. You're not really sure.
Okay. Zakari got sent. What is it?
Well, Zakari got roll a knowledge local.
He doesn't have knowledge local.
Then he doesn't know what scent it is.
Oh, he only
Intelligence
has
check.
Okay, surely not something from the abyss.
It's not from the plains. That's
That would be the best to smell like abyss, probably.
Ugh. Boof. I don't want to smell like that.
I bet it smells like a volcano or something like that. Anyway,
Exotic.
I bet it's cinnamon. Tristan smiles. I look forward to it as well.
Yeah, makes a flurry of a bow. Then, Lady Tristan, if you would excuse me, I have some business to attend to, it seems.
Okay, so do I.
He smiles and moves away like the stalking, hunting cat he moves like.
Just as awkward as always.
Awkward.
Awkward. Where is everyone going?
Oh, it's heading out. On the way out, Sin can suddenly hear soft steps behind him.
Sin will stop and turn around, look questionably at whoever's following him.
Yes, Ivy is moving up behind him.
We'll just look expectantly at Ivy.
She looks quite serious actually, and she says, "Well, Lord Sin,
Yes.
you are in charge of the security in the outer perimeter of the kingdom, correct?"
It would appear so.
She smiles. "I have received something of a tip-off that might interest you."
I'm sure it would. What is it?
If you move one of your scouting units to this area, she points at the map, move them into position here and wait for a certain party of humans and other surfaces to pass through. Rumor has it that they are hunting for something special.
Then we'll raise an eyebrow, and then probably both eyebrows. That's interesting information. May I ask how you obtained it?
She smiles, my Lord Sin, I am the mistress of whispers. It is my business to obtain these things.
Of course you are. Anyways, I thank you for this information, and I hope that you may provide more in the future.
She
That
nods.
is interesting indeed.
I do my best, of course. She smiles. It is up to you now to capitalize on this information, my lord.
Then looks rather pleased and looks to Ivy once more. I'm looking forward to working with you in the future. Definitely, if you keep obtaining this interesting information, I will definitely act upon it. Surfacer, this is curious indeed.
She nods. Yes, it is. Rumor has it that they are coming from the eastern roads towards Cladenvold. I do not know much more than this, but it seems they have gathered quite a stir in that city. As to their actual motives of traveling this way, I am unsure. But surely that can be plucked from them one way or the other.
That should be done indeed, yes. Where on the map was it?
She
It's marked
pointed...
on it.
Yeah, it's marked
Oh,
up.
there's the
It's-
giant marker. Okay,
Yeah, 1320.
that's interesting. And they came from the east.
Yes.
That's interesting.
They came from
Well,
the
they're
east. They're coming from there, heading from Cladenvold. You know, big gnomish city, probably doesn't have
Yes,
a king
yes,
in it or
yes.
anything.
That much I know.
In the scouting party there, you see like it's 800 humans.
It's like, how the hell are they even scouting? They can't see. Holy shit, they can see down here.
Magically glowing eyes.
Like, how the hell? Wow, he's really serious.
We are the Darkstalkers.
We come, find, and destroy those who dwell below.
You're humans! Humans!
So, and when are they crossing there, did she say?
She will say, from what I hear, they are already on the move. At this point, you should act quickly, my lord, as not to miss them.
Suppose a scouting party would be appropriate. It doesn't sound... Well, it does sound kind of important. Is it the mission for Team PC, you think?
I think it is.
It's up to you to decide if you want to try to handle this yourself or actually send troops to do it.
We all got shit to do. I ain't going with you. You can go ahead and lead like a team of like hand-picked dudes with bows and shit from Vathis to go take it out, but we have some things to do. I can't go with you.
He's preparing this lavish expedition over here.
Dude, I've got like servants to bring with me. I've got like magic shit to make.
You need like little like cute gnomish children like censer bearers in front. You know, that's sort of
flower petals.
Yeah, flower petals.
Dude, I mean, wouldn't that be
Mushroom
awesome?
petals.
Sure, we'll have some Zvirfnablin like throwing.
Trumpeters.
They will punch us.
They don't know, like, you know, Rillidan has this mask, so they have no idea how much he, like, highballed the estimate. Like, oh, yeah, we totally need this for an effective transport,
Yeah, as for the human adventurers, I would guess a scouting party then would definitely accompany them. He is eager to leave anyways. Politics and stuff, that's not exactly fun, is it?
Okay.
You're not gonna ask if anyone wants to come?
Well, I suppose he would at least inform Elinari in case that's something that she considers important.
Elinari will say that it sounds very important and that she's sure he will take care of it. They all have their duties and this seems to fall under his.
Aww.
So
You get
not-
to do the interesting stuff.
Well, you know, the
Fun
might
of-
run into Trislin and mention where he's going.
Making fun of humans.
I mean, technically, it also says to the marshal, you know, the marshal works with the general to organise patrols and dispatches to deal with threats. So,
What?
Yeah, I think it can be implied that he would inform at least his siblings where he's going. And then if
true.
you want to come along or whatever, that's up to you, I suppose.
Tristan would like to come along.
Then would, however, tell Trislin that this mission will likely require a bit of stealth as well as survival knowledge, which might not be Trislin's strong suit.
Mm.
I wonder slowing him down.
Exactly. But he won't straight up say no.
But you kind of did.
Yeah, kind of did. Yeah, anyways, then would take like a group of like one of the hunting parties instead of having them hunt, he will have them scout with him down there, see what's going on, trying to stay out of sight for now, just assessing the situation pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, Tristan has art festival to prepare.
Yeah, because that's much more interesting than making fun of humans or hunt humans.
Well, right now, Zen is doing neither. He just wants to find out what they're doing here.
Yeah, but-
Certainly,
Right.
certainly Rae'nkalar going along would be very fitting for that role, since he doesn't have like any army to raise.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, I guess my responsibility now would be organising patrols and dispatches to help claim these, but...
No, the watch is taken care of by.
Yeah, Tether Qual can handle that. He can hire mercenaries, you know, shit like that.
That's his job.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have anyway, we have 3 months to do 3 weeks worth of work.
Wow.
So,
Well, you know, there's going to be plenty of other stuff too, like exploration. I got all the time in the world, man. I've got a hobnob with mushrooms.
Yeah, basically the plan would be to take a small group of drow probably through the fungal jungle to get there as soon as possible, and then hope to intercept them, or otherwise track them if they've already gone past. Shouldn't be too hard to find them since they're going through a tunnel.
yeah, if you want,
Apparently,
if you want
humans, they're going to have lights with them because they can't see down
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
if
Well,
you want,
Sakari just got sent.
Well, so that means you would still have to go along, but
Yeah.
you could.
Well, that is a bummer, isn't it?
I mean, yeah. Then if you want, Rain will come along, but
If Rain wants to come along, sure.
his work is kind of diminished with no army. He's not in station, so
Well, he's still supposed to be sort of a
yeah, I still have some work to do.
martial head and such. But yeah,
I still have some work, but not as much.
telling like stocks.
There's patrol needs to go there. This one needs to go there. Take 2 units from there and put it over there. That'll do. Whoa!
Where Jonas is falling apart. It's like, oh my god, they're everywhere now.
With the party everywhere.
Everybody's going everywhere. Oh my god, why?
Well, is Tristan jumping on the train?
She would like to, but not if she's gonna be.
Zen didn't technically say no. He just said you're not the most optimal person.
Well, Sakari's got sense.
How are
so-
you, so?
Zin just completely shot it down because of like stealth and tracking are required. Tristan would give away their position very easily.
Yeah, but then.
so would Rain, to be honest.
So would Rain. He makes more.
I don't have a penalty on stealth anymore.
It's like those
Oh,
echoes.
That's
in
right. He
the-
doesn't have a penalty to stealth anymore. He doesn't make all sorts of clanking noises and shit.
Nor does Tristan.
But if you want to come along, Zen is not going to implicitly say no, but he's going to strongly imply that you might not be very suitable for this. But he's not going to say no.
Tarlin's like looking around for Tristan the next day.
I
She
don't.
promised, I don't understand.
No,
It's like-
we didn't have a date.
It's like matron. Where did you know the location of Tristan, your sister? I don't know. It appears that she has left Varthas. She has.
We didn't choose a date, did we?
You kind of promised to teach him some stuff about Garrus, but it's
yeah,
up to you. I mean,
But
Didn't say when.
Okay, fine.
I mean, it's not like a
I'll
date promise. It's just like, he might
God.
go looking around curious, like,
Yeah.
And then
you're
Elinary-
chaotic after all.
And then Elinary figures out that you've left.
Okay, I know it doesn't fit for her to go.
Well, Mary has her own work to do. It is very important. I mean, we're doing kingdom stuff here. You all have our duties.
Yeah, I know. It just takes time for Tristan to understand that.
Well, Mary will have many evenings of sitting there signing law papers with Tethaqual, discussing matters of the like punishments for petty crime and such like that.
It's a little unnerving that you're standing over there with the alchemist, though.
Oh, that's in her spare time.
It is terrifying, Tina, that Tristan has 45 hit points. I find that very scary.
It's almost as much as Zen.
Why is that terrifying?
That's
Who
fucking...
has so much?
Tristan has 45 hit points.
Wow.
Yeah, no shit,
I
man.
rolled an 8 a couple of times now. I'm pretty good at that. With this campaign, at least.
Yeah, you have more than Village, you have more than Ally, which is not hard, and you have almost as much as Zen.
But then we consider in Way of the Wicked, where your level 12 character has as much as Rillinit has now.
Yeah. No,
So that is...
she has 85, I think.
Well, that's when you buff up, I think.
No.
You have like 50 something normally, don't you?
No!
Uh-oh.
I'll even check.
Well, if you take your belt off and such.
Also, DDS, we can't see anything about you because we don't own you.
Yeah.
Although, admittedly, none of you apparently own me.
We don't own you!
You don't own me. She
No, you
has
don't.
She has 83 hit points.
I can't control you. I can't control you.
You're not
I'm
allowed.
trying. They're trying right now. I
Right,
can't.
the hunting, the typical hunting party is basically what I put next to Send.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He has some familiarity.
Yeah, those are the guys we were fighting. Not those exact guys, I hope.
Probably not, since
No,
they
they're
are kind of
different.
dead.
Their heads are filled with fungus.
Oh, with that shared, Ivy will slink off down the corridor, whistling happily to herself.
And then we'll get his party organized, go grab
Disappear.
Rae'nkalar, and probably head out like pretty much as soon as possible, since he wants to catch those human adventurers, of course, to find out what they're doing here.
Of course. All right, you set off. And then you can have fun when I talk to Manaki to calculate exactly how long time it will take you to get down there.
Give me a while.
Hi.
It's going to be a while, yeah.